it's not my penis, that's the tripod.
What?
Just the tip.
Let me down. You just let me down. Oh, damn.
Just the tip. Okay. Just the tip.
That's my brother.
The name of my
That's my
Netflix
brother.
special is going to be We Knew This Could Happen. Okay? We knew that we could come here, gather
proud of
in a
him.
room, and get far out. And I think that's why they call that thing a bird, is because your ass gonna get sky.
Woo!
Okay? You're gonna be flying.
Yeah. He's cute.
So,
Is he married?
No.
alright. So I got this idea of what happens in life, right? Like, I imagine there's a command center where there's a group of entities that are solely responsible for putting together a menu of options. And that's what they do. A menu of options that covers the entire array of human experience. The people, the places, the things, the situations, and the circumstances are all composed, maybe in heaven, maybe in a other dimensional command center. And our role in this whole dynamic is to choose from the menu of options. And sometimes it's contextual. You might be in a situation where the menu of options is broad,
Yes.
or you might be in a situation where the menu of options is limited.
Yes.
So as I was traversing my imagination, exploring the options, I ran into an old friend of mine named Clarity. Could be a stripper. Not necessarily. That'd be a good, I think I would like to meet a stripper named Clarity.
Me too.
Just for the, like, you know. So I'm in my imagination, and I'm just walking around, and I bump into Clarity. And the thing about Clarity is the agent of God. Now that's go backwards if you take each letter, okay? And Clarity is in charge of this realm called taboo. It's the kingdom of taboo. Now what is taboo? Taboo are those situations that feel really good, that push up against the boundaries of proper society. And you will know when you are engaged in a taboo, right? You might see a person who's not of your race walking by and you'll feel a tingly sensation. And you know, because you've undergone the programming of the Matrix, it says no. No cream in the coffee. Okay? No cream in the coffee. But all you can do is think about cream in the coffee, cream in the coffee, cream in the coffee. Yeah. And then you'll put the cream in the coffee and you're like, oh my God, this is taboo. Now, Clarity is right there. You probably can't see her, but she's right there. And she's like, being with like this little wand going, taboo. And she sprinkles taboo on you and you feel so good. You feel juicy, right? So I'm in my imagination, and I run into Clarity, and I'm like, Clarity, is that you? And she's like, yeah, Daddy, that's me. It's me, Daddy. And I'm like, oh my God, I love what you've done with everything. When did you become a Southern black girl sitting on the porch of a trap house? And she's like, well, Daddy, I knew you was coming, so, I did a little something. And then she turned around and she twerked, right? And it was so precise. I mean, well, that's what you can do when you're like an angel or an agent of God. You can precisely twerk. And so she twerked out the Star Spangled Banner, but it was like hip hop. It was like, and I was mesmerized. So then I was like, hey, Clarity, I've been thinking about you.
Captain Morgan.
I didn't know I was thinking about you. And she's like, yeah. I've been thinking about you too. And I was like, I love what you've done with the stretch marks since the last time I saw you. She's like, I know that's your thing, Daddy. So, you know, I did a little something, and I know you like stretch marks, tattoos, and bullet wounds. So, you know, I got shot up for the occasion. I was like, oh, that's what that is under your titty, girl. So, so as I was in my imagination, I had an issue that I needed to discuss with clarity because I needed some clarity on it. And I didn't know this. This is a real life experience that you could get your nuts ultrasound.
I'm sorry, bro.
Ultrasound. You know the medical procedure where, like, if a woman's pregnant, she gets some ultrasound jelly, a generous amount squirted on her belly, and then they put the wand on there. And
Yep.
you can see the do. Well, nuts don't have a heartbeat. Okay. And you know how people go to emergency rooms doing drug-seeking behavior? I was thinking, I'm gonna have a nut ache real soon to come back and get this done. It was so relaxing. I did not out. And up to that point, I was like in control of my arousal. You know, I was like, I'm not gonna, and then as I was coming out of my stupor, I was like, oh shit. And the technician was so professional, just kept with the wand, looking at her screen, ding, wand, ding, taking the images appropriately. But as I was lying there with my nuts covered in a generous amount of ultrasound jelly, and I was explaining this to Clarity, and she was like, you know what, baby, you was in the right place at the right time. I was like, okay, because I was feeling a little weird about it, you know. But everything's okay. It's just a cyst, a scrotal cyst, but they called it a structure. I was like, look, you gotta break it down. I did not go to medical school. What is it? Oh, it's a raisin-sized cyst. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell the men about this. I gotta tell the men about the self-care. Like, you gotta get your nuts checked. I recommend everybody go get their nuts ultrasounded. Okay, and that is my PSA for tonight. Thank you.
Hey, one more. Hey.
Just the two.